Hey everyone, Abel in Vegas here, and today I have a few things. I have some mail that we're going to go over, but before I get into that, I just want to share the 4 cards that I sold in August. I started selling some items and they're available on ComC, and during the month of August I sold 4 of them. So the first one was an SGC 9.5 Mint Plus, a Prism Silver of Kobe Bryant. So I was able to gain $94.99 off that sale. Now the numbers I give you are going to be the profits as ComC gives you that total after they take your fee. I also sold an SGC 10 2019 Bowman Chrome Prospect Yordan Alvarez, and that one sold for $28.50. Or at least I profited $20.50. My next one was an SGC 9.5 Mint Plus. This is the 2018-2019 Threads Icon jersey of Kobe Bryant, and I was able to gain $32.29. And then the last item I sold was an SGC 8.5 2018-2019 Threads Base Association jersey, and this is the Dazzle parallel of Kobe Bryant, and that one I profited $51.29. So getting started with the selling, have several items I have added, so check them out, and let's get on to the mail day. Alright, for the mail day, so I don't know if you guys have heard about the Living set. Well, Topps has a couple different versions of them, and they have one for soccer, and so they had a Cristiano Ronaldo card available, and so I picked up 5 copies of this card. So it's pretty cool. On the back, card number 200 just gives you some information, a little bit of stats, so a little bit here information of the club. So pretty neat card, so add that to the collection. One of the other items that came in was set for Topps Throwback. So this is the Wanted set. So there's a Shohei Ohtani, a Pete Alonso, Shane Bieber, a Randy Johnson. This set included a Derek Jeter, and the reason I bought it because it included a Mike Trout. So that's been some of the recent cards that I've received in the mail, apart from finally beginning to get a lot of the Project 2020s. So we'll go through some of them. Gonna start with the Ermsey, the Derek Jeter. So it's pretty cool. You have a blimp at the top, 1992. He did the draft picks in his little swirl. Mr. November on the Statue of Liberty, and then Derek Jeter here at the bottom. This card had a print run of 24,908. So this, you could consider this one of the bubble cards. Then I picked this up because I thought this looked actually very nice. I can't remember exactly if this is one of the first cards with the black border, but this is card 108, Bob Gibson, by Gregory Siff. Yep. And there's so many Easter eggs you could say on this one. So here they put change, Harlem, because Bob Gibson has a little bit of a basketball background as well. The number 45. You have a heart. I don't know if you could read. It says heart right there. MVP. You have the Cardinal, Golden Gloves, Love, Omaha, Legend. So pretty cool. So there's the back. Up next, the Ben Baller. This is the Cal Ripken. Picked this up because I started wanting to do some of the Cal Ripken cards. I should have started from the beginning and I didn't. So, but this is card 109. This one had a print run of 36,466. This is one of the cards that happens to be towards the tail end. But of course, Ben Baller just continues to have high print runs. Then card 110 is Sophia Chang's interpretation of the Roberto Clemente. So she put down here, I was born to play baseball, 330 average, swinging for home runs. And then she's just pretty much adds all this different art around the card itself. So this one has a print run of 12,077 copies. Then we move to card 113. This card was, or at least I purchased this card on June 13th. This is the Tony Gwynn by Matt Taylor. And the reason I say the date is because this card had a print run of 8,401 copies. So this is where I feel it was close to the beginning of the bubble ending of the high print runs. And you're going to go into a more, some cards still pretty high compared to where they are now, but you kind of see them really not hitting the 5 digits. So awesome looking Tony Gwynn. One of my favorite cards. This is the F dot Jackie Robinson, card number 114. This has a print run of 14,067, and this one has a ton of Easter eggs. Hopefully, there you go. So life is not a spectator sport. He has a little thing at the top right here for justice. And then Jackie, the KC, is a tribute to the minor league team that Jackie played for, or the Negro team that he played for. So I thought that was pretty neat. There's Ebbets Field here inside the triangle, Brooklyn. So pretty cool looking card. Up next, we have the Ken Griffey by Don C. This is card number 116. This one had a print run of 10,957. And I'm still not 100% sure why this card was done on the sand of the shore. I know he is in Seattle, maybe having to do with Mariner, you know, but that could be it, but I'm not 100% sure. But still, this is the Don C. Ken Griffey Jr. He drew tops in the sand and his name. So overall, it looks pretty neat, but pretty interesting. Up next, we have the Blake Jameson, and we have the fanny pack, which watch to the end of the video, as the ending part of this mail day is going to be a mail day from Blake. So this card is number 117. This one had a print run of 7,460, and I ordered this card back on June 16th. So these cards, like I said, finally beginning to trickle in over the last week or so, couple weeks. Then we have the Andrew Thiel Don Mattingly, the one where he's in his chair there. The Don, Yankee Stadium in the background. Theo does a good job of putting a lot of different visuals into his cards. So this should signify a ring that he supposedly never got, because he's never won a championship. So very interesting interpretation of a Mattingly card. So card 118 had a print run of 8,469. Now I did not get a Griffey Shore, but I did order an Ichiro Shore. And I'm a little bummed out because it came scratched. So I've been looking at other copies, and other copies don't have the little blemish there in on the card. So it's a little disappointing. But still a very nice looking card. And I like, one of the things that I liked about this card is the guy here is holding the 50th logo for Topps. So I thought that was pretty neat. So this is card 120. So this one had a print run of 8,333 copies. Then we go, the next card is the Mr. Cartoon Mariano Rivera, the Sandman. So card 131 had a print run of 9,468 copies. So there's Mr. Cartoon's interpretation of the Mariano. Pretty neat. Next up, another Ben Baller, the Derek Jeter. So unfortunately I did not get the chain, but somebody in a Facebook group, I did notice they posted it. So pretty lucky for them. That's awesome. But this card, you have all the bling, and then at the bottom you have his 5 rings, which is pretty neat, I thought. So this one, card 132, had a print run of 64,088 copies. So Ben Baller continues to be a good marketer for his cards. Up next, we have another very nice Tony Gwynn. This is the Gregory Sif, card number 135. So pretty cool. The sunset in the background with the purple tones and going from purple to yellow for some of the Padres colors, which I think is pretty awesome. Mr. Padre right here on the right. Captain in video is in quotes here. So overall, a very neat looking card, I believe, for Mr. Gregory Sif. So pretty nice. Then we get into some more flowers. So this is Matt Taylor, card 136. This one had a print run of 4,976 copies. So you have here some flowers, but here you have the wings of an Oriole, and then you have an Oriole here at the very top. So, you know, you think an Iron Man, you don't think flowers, but this is how Matt interpreted his the Cal Ripken. Then we go into card 137. This is the EF Doc Gooden. And a couple of things. So he's wearing the face mask. So now this is, you could say, a very dated card with 2020, with everything that's going on and having to wear a face covering. EF Doc instead of EF Dot. So it's pretty interesting. You have 1985 at the top. You have Mets inside the face mask and a 16. And then I don't know if you notice here, but this is a stethoscope. The top part, this goes into your ears, and then here's it goes when it goes around your back, and here's a stethoscope. And then he has him pitching there. So Dr. K, Doc Gooden. So pretty cool looking card there. Then we go into card 138. So this is the Andrew Thiel Roberto Clemente. This card has a print of 6,507 copies. And again, with Andrew Theo, you have so much items that go into, and like here it says Pirates, World Champs. You have some banners, 1971. There I could see National, but I can't exactly see the different scores. Here you have another Pirates. I can't tell what the wording is there either. Then over here you have a Puerto Rico in this third one that I could distinguish. So here it says it's SANTUR, but I can't tell the rest in that second one. So pretty neat. So here you have him catching. Again, so much packed into, and then Forbes Field at the top from where he used to play, but so much packed into the card by Andrew Theo. Up next we have card 139. So this is Old Man Allen. This card had a print run of 4682. So this one just really sticks, I believe, to the original. Here you have him catching with the glove, and here you have him hitting. But there's really nothing to distinguish from anything. But that is that card. Then you have card number 140. This is the Tyson Beck, the Jackie Robinson version. So this one had a print run of 6,068. So this one has also some Easter eggs. So here you have a barrier breaker in the hat where the B, obviously Brooklyn. And then you have tons of text. So like here it says, in his big league debut, Jackie scores winning run. So that's what it's meant to say. In his big league debut, Jackie scores winning run, and that's just around the whole edge. So the Dodgers logo here, the signature. Overall, a nice looking card. Pretty cool. And then this looks like the background of a map. So pretty interesting, pretty nice. And then the last card I'll show you. This is again Keith Shore, no name on front. Card number 141. And this one has a print run of 6,678 copies. So there you go. All right, let's get to the one last piece. All right, I brought back the Mariano with the fanny pack, and then this came from Blake. So, and what is in here? The fanny pack. So I was able to order myself one of these cool fanny packs that he was giving out, and the business card, the Ricky Henderson. So add another one to my business card collection of Blake. So he just sent a quick letter that says, hey, thanks so much for supporting my artist journey and picking up Fanny 001. My design is based on a photograph of my first living canvas, which I painted in April and May of 2020. And you can watch that canvas come to life if you watch my YouTube videos from that time period. I think the fanny pack really captured the colors well. So anyway, pretty cool stuff. But there's items in the fanny pack, so let's take a look and see what is in there. So inside there are numbered. So this one is fanny pack number 28 of 423, and then he signed it right there, which is awesome. And then there's some more goodies in here. That's awesome. So cool. very awesome. Fanny pack for when we go to the National. So it included some art. So this is the Mookie Betts Bowman. And then he also signed the back. So that's pretty awesome. Then we have a Jackie Robinson Dodger. So that's perfect for my Dodgers PC. Pretty cool. This one is not signed, but that's pretty nice. The red, the blue of the Dodger colors. So here we have more of his business cards. So now I have 2 Ricky Hendersons. Ha! I think, is that him? Yeah, that must be him and his dad. That's awesome. And then another Drew Brees. We have more card art. We have Isan Diaz. This is the Bowman rookie card with his art. A Puck rookie card with his art. That's pretty nice. A Gus Verland first Bowman. This one I have to look at the back. A Nick Allen with the art. This is a Bowman. And then a Ronaldo Hernandez with the art as well. And then there's more. An Aaron Judge art card. This is the strength from Gypsy Queen. Tarot of the Diamond, and this one's also signed by Blake himself, so that's pretty neat. A Gary Sanchez art card. This one's also signed, so that's neat. And then the last one, you have the Kershaw. This is the 2018 Holiday, and it's also signed in the back. So that is neat. That is awesome, especially to get some Dodger cards. So there you go. I might have to take a picture and maybe I'll do a pose like that. Have to find myself a New York shirt. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching this video and this awesome mail days that I have over the last few weeks, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Some of my cards are available for purchase on Check Out My Cards. Follow my collecting adventure on Instagram and Twitter. Links are available in the description below. Support my YouTube journey by clicking on the subscribe button and turning on the notifications. Catch you on the next one.